Good morning, Year 3. I hope you are all okay and that you had lots of fun yesterday planning out your instructions. So, in today's lesson, you are going to write your instructions about how to wash your animal that you've chosen. Okay, now there are quite a few things on this PowerPoint to help you. So, first of all, there's a keyword mat. Okay, with some different words that might be useful to you as you're doing your writing. Okay, so please take a look at that so you can look at the spellings and get some more ideas. Okay, then there is also a template to help you with how your instructions should look. Okay, so there's a little line here for a title, so an introduction here that you can use, some space for your you will need list, and then some space for your method, so how you do it. Okay, so if you need to, use that to help you. Okay, now I would have in front of you your plan that you did yesterday to help you with each, so that you can look at it and then use it to help you write your instructions. Okay, so you can listen along to me and pause as the video goes on at different parts to help you. Okay, so first of all, you're going to write the title on your page because remember that goes at the top of your instructions. You should have planned that out yesterday, but if you didn't, have a think, what animal is it that you're going to give a wash? Okay, so I'm going to focus in my instructions on a giraffe. So my title is going to be How to Wash a Grubby Giraffe. Okay, so I've got my grubby, my adjective, and my giraffe. So how to wash a grubby giraffe. So pause the video and write down your title nice and neatly at the top of your page. Brilliant. Now we're going to write the introduction. So the introduction introduces the rest of the instructions and tells the reader what they are about. And remember, like we looked at yesterday and the day before, they usually start with a question. So I've got, does your enormous giraffe need a wash? It's not a very easy thing to do. Giraffes are quite big and fur is notoriously, remember that means that it's known for being tricky to clean. Don't worry, just follow this step-by-step guide to explain how. Okay, so in your introduction, try and start with a question. It might be something like, are you tired of having a dirty guinea pig? Are you sick of the same filthy bear making a mess everywhere in your house? Okay, then you could do a sentence like, giraffes are quite big and tricky to clean, or bears are quite big and tricky to clean. Okay, and then final sentence, a don't worry sentence. Just follow this step-by-step guide to explain how. Okay, so pause the video now. Try and write 3 or 4 sentences in your introduction. Brilliant. Okay, next you're going to write your you will need list. So remember, that's just a short list that tells you exactly what things you need to get before you read the rest of the instructions. Okay, so remember I talked about this yesterday, like the bubble bath, the cotton buds, the anti-frizz shampoo, and the beautiful roses perfume. Okay, so make a list of that on your page. Remember, this is a list, so it doesn't need to be a sentence. Okay, you might also like to draw a little diagram of some of the things that you might need. Okay, brilliant. Next, you're going to use your drawings that you did yesterday and your imperative verbs to help you to write the instructions. Okay, so remember the instructions, okay, they're not huge, long, waffly sentences. They're short and snappy so that the reader knows exactly what to do. So we're using those imperative bossy verbs like fill up the bath, lift the giraffe into the bath. Squirt on the shampoo. Okay? We looked at, didn't we, this week, using time conjunctions like firstly, secondly, next, finally, so that the reader knows exactly what order to do things. Okay, and we also thought about how we could add extra detail to our sentences using adjectives and adverbs like quickly or carefully. Okay, so I've done an example on the next page to help you. Now I used my little drawing plan to help me, and what I've done is I've taken each imperative verb and then made a sentence out of it, and I've tried to use my time conjunctions and some adverbs. Okay, so I'll read this to you, and this should hopefully give you some ideas of what to do for yours. So I've got firstly, so my time conjunction, fill the bathtub up carefully until it is 3/4 full. So I haven't just put fill the bathtub, I've added a bit of extra detail about how much it should be filled. Okay, then I've put top tip, add in some strawberry bubble bath and the giraffe will definitely behave. Okay, so I've got my top tip there. Okay, then I've gone on to instruction 2. So I've put the number 2 to show it's a new instruction. And I've started with my bossy verb, lift the giraffe into the bath using a robust crane. So that means a strong crane. Okay. Be careful not to strap the giraffe in too tightly. So in that sentence, I've put a little warning about what can happen if you accidentally strap the giraffe in too tightly. Then my next one, so I'm on point 3 on my plan, and that's about squirting the shampoo. So next, so I've got my time conjunction, squirt your favourite shampoo all over the giraffe's body. So I've said whereabouts to squirt the shampoo, all over. Then I've got a conjunction, if the giraffe starts to fidget, leave him alone for a few seconds. So I've added an extra sentence there using my conjunction if. Okay, step number 4, scrub the grubby giraffe, so I've got an adjective there. Remember to scrub underneath as well. Okay, then step 5, then brush the giraffe's teeth using the minty fresh toothpaste. Be careful not to get any in the giraffe's eyes. So again there I've got my warning, haven't I? Okay. Number 6, use a cotton bud to clean any trapped dirt inside his ears. If he starts to wriggle, it might be tickling him. So I've done a little extra sentence there, adding some more detail, using that conjunction if. Okay, then finally, I've only done 7 steps here, I missed the last one off. Comb him using a detangling brush. Top tip, give him a new funny hairstyle. Okay, so I've got my numbers, I've got my time conjunctions, and I've tried to extend each instruction with a few extra details, okay, to make my instructions interesting. Okay, so pause the video now and have a go at writing out your instructions. Okay, remember, if you need to, use this writing frame to help you. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now once you finish writing, you might like to use this checklist here to check through if you've got everything that we've talked about over the last week or so. Okay, and if you find that you're missing something, maybe you might like to add in an extra sentence just that includes something that you might have missed. Okay, you might also like to go through your work and add in any diagrams or pictures to help the reader. Okay, now I would love to see your finished instructions and read them, so please send them to me at the Year 3 email address. Okay, thank you guys for working so hard, you're doing so well.